Question 24. Identify the value of the x-intercept of the function of y equals ln of x minus 2. In this question, we have a natural log function. So it's important to have a base level of knowledge when we're starting these questions. And I think a graph that is important to memorize is the natural log graph. And as long as you memorize this general shape, you should be good. So the shape that I want you to know is how the natural log graph looks. So the natural log graph is asymptotic, exhibits asymptotic behavior over the y-axis, and it's increasing at a decreasing rate. So it goes as follows. It passes up and then doesn't increase so quickly. So this is what the natural log graph looks like. To make it clear, this crosses at the value of 1. And if you think about the inverse of the natural log, right? Natural log has a base of e. So e to the 1 is 2.7. So if we want to label another point, I'll approximate it. But this other point is 2.7, 1. Why? Because the e to the x graph has a point of 1, 2.7. So the inverse of that is 2.7, 1. So we also need to be aware that this particular equation is a transformation. And because it's inside the brackets, it's a horizontal transformation, and it's 2 units to the left, to the right. And the reason it's to the right is because of the -2 inside the brackets. If there were no brackets there, it would be down 2. But horizontal translation, 2 units to the right. So that, of course, is going to move the x-intercept over 2 units to +3. So the answer to this question, I wrote over it, but it is D. And just for fun, let's show the rest of this graph. Not only would the x-intercept move 2 units to the right, but so would the asymptote. In the original parent function, we didn't draw in the asymptote because we just used the axis. But when we're shifting the graph 2 units to the right, we want to clearly show the asymptote. It also wouldn't hurt if we show the 2.7, 1. If we add 2 to that, right, it's the x value that's changing, so it's going to go to 4.7, 1. So what would this graph look like? Exact same shape, just shifted over. So in black we have y equals natural log of x minus 2.